Welcome to another wonderful season of Faywood Grove 2023. We've been hard at work this year and we've got lots of really cool stuff going on, and we're trying everything we possibly can to get everything ready for the upcoming events. We got Gaia coming up, we got all kinds of things going on, lots of camping, lots of rituals. We'd love to see you come out. We're going to do a little tour this time, and I'll show you what all we got going on and all the different things. We've made some definite improvements. We've got some definite cleanup going on. And give me a second, the birds. I really hope that my mic picks that up. It's absolutely gorgeous. But I just want to say that we're waiting. We're ready. Come check us out. Like I said, this is a little tour to see where everything is, how things are going, and just kind of see where we've gotten to now after what is now, this starts our third season holding events out here and getting everything ready. We got the shrines ready. We got all the blackbirds with the red wings. There's just a lot going on out here. They're very distracting, and it makes me very happy. So you, come out, have fun, check us out. I'll give you a tour here in a second, and I think you'll really enjoy it. So have a wonderful day, and we'll see you soon. For the folks that are new at home, I'll tell you a little bit about Faywood Grove and how we do things here. This is our pond. We've got bass, bluegill, all kinds of little critters, crawdads, snakes, frogs, toads, and we love our pond. We put a lot of effort into making sure that we don't get foreign grasses and or lawn grass into our pond, and we make sure that we keep it as healthy as we possibly can. We do our best to make sure that Faywood Grove is left as much to nature as possible. And with that, that means that we don't mow if we don't have to. We do as much as we can to leave the grasses and the flowers to the natural pollinators. And we allow life to go forward as it will and it wants to. This leads to a healthier environment. We've got a lot of butterflies, a lot of insects, a lot of critters. We had a badger come in last winter, and it all works together to provide a much healthier environment and a much healthier ecosystem for what we're doing here. What you'll see there on the left is our ritual circle for the front yard. It is a permanently cast circle, and that's where we hold rituals during the spring and fall. When it's a little too muddy to go out in the back around the fire pits. We've been working hard on getting everything laid up. We've been working on some landscaping. We've gotten the remainder of the coops gone, the sheds gone. This is all now open area. We have reseeded it, and it is growing in very nicely. It's due for another lap, and we've got some other areas we're going to be seeding grass in the back, but this is the biggest win, and we're looking forward to it. Here we've got our view of Scarlett's Garden, and that's kind of our pond run. And here, this is the official entrance into camping. Everything through here from where these used to be is going to be devoted to social and community space and places to do rituals, play volleyball, have fun outside. We're going to be putting up some privacy markings so that we can keep everything a little bit better and less in view. If you notice over here, we have a bunch of wood stacked up around a fire pit, near a fire pit. That's our new fire area. We're adding that in to match up to our kitchen area. We've got some work to do to get the kitchen area back up to snuff. We've got to clean all that up. But winter was kind of rough on it, and so we got to put the canopy back up. We've got to get the grills ready again, and this is all what's to the west end of all of our camping. And what you see there is all open camping space. We've got all the sticks and deadfall and everything cleaned up from inside of there almost. There's a couple piles, but pretty much everything else is really nice open. I'm going to be going through and mowing before Gaia to make everything nice and flat so it's easy to put up your tent. Make sure you bring a ground cloth or a tarp or something else to put underneath your tent. Just because there might be some rain anytime, you should always have a ground cloth for your tent. On the right there, that is Selena's Circle, and Selene's Circle is devoted to the moon. It's my favorite place to take moon pictures from on the land because of the framing you can get from the trees, and it's just a very beautifully lit up spot from her light. Once again, we're taking a look through camping so you can see the wide open space. We've got almost 2 acres of camping opened up. This is the front acre, or south acre, I guess you would put it. You see that white frame over there? We'll talk about that white frame in a little bit. We've got a new idea going on. It's a suggestion of one of our visitors, and we think it's a great idea, and so we've incorporated it. And then once again, this is camping. There to the forward of us, we keep a portalettes, and then over here on the right-hand side, that's the rest of Selene's space. And then where the white flags are is Aphrodite's shrine. Where that white pavilion back there is our workshop area. And this is more camping, that's a little more shaded. We've been continuing our battle against honeysuckle and getting the deadfall picked up to help compete and make sure that we get as little tick bed out there as possible. Ticks need specific areas to reproduce. It's easier to put in things like taking out sticks and doing things like that to help open up area. We have a war going on with honeysuckle. We've cleared quite a bit of honeysuckle out in this area. And what it does is it opens up the ground to be able to get more light so the native plants can grow. Honeysuckle is one of the first things to go green in the woods when you come out of winter, and it shades out other things that if you remove it, gets light and is able to grow, but if it's in the way, it makes it so it's hard to grow. Over there we have our little hornet's mound, and this is Aphrodite's shrine. Our shrines are available for all of our visitors to come out and spend a moment talking to the gods. Visit the shrines of the gods that we have, and if you're a devotee of that god, please leave an offering and or help out with the maintenance of that shrine. What we're doing is based on community input, and it'll go better if more people pitch in. Our first aid area, and that area there on the right will end up being kind of a little thick stage area. I think it's going to work out really well for that instead of being a workshop area. I think it's a little bit better for small performances. Another side view of our camping. We've been working hard on getting the sticks and the deadfall out to clear out the ticks. and to make it so that more things, more native plants can get the sunlight. We have a few downs. We're working on getting them staked up. Taking a right turn into Eris here. We had a lot of rain today, so we've got some standing water. Hail Eris. Hail Discordia. We're working on getting our wood reserves built up for festivals, so all the wood you see here is what's been drug or pushed, pulled, cut down from deadfall, and the stuff we drug out from between the trees to make sure everything. We've opened up a lot of space here, so there's more like a stage place for performers. We're looking at putting in a floating deck. Over here we've got more space open for Eris and camping. And there's just a lot available back here for camping and to gather, to spend space. There on the right as we're passing, that area is going to be turned into a communal space with another pavilion like the giant one you saw back there with the white frame that we don't have put up yet. Once again, hail Eris, hail Discordia. We've got a lot cleared out. We're going to go through and grass seed a bunch of this, and this is all actually kind of good camping area. We've had a couple of folks set up to camp there, and they really enjoyed their spot. We've been working hard to get everything cleaned out so we can make everything look the best it can be and be the best it can be for the eco-cycle. Take a look at the main ad. And then over here on the right, this is what I'm going to show you first. This is a beaver mound that I've been building. I've been working on my junior beaver badge, and not really. This is one of the places we've been pulling all those sticks and wood, the smaller ones, and just showing how much we've been clearing out. And this is all going to either go through a chipper or into a fire pit and to be burned. So we're working hard on making sure we get good use out of everything we do. Coming over here, looking back into the Grove of the Horn God. There's lots of room for camping back there. There needs to be some wood pulled out and some other prep, but otherwise it's an amazing space for camping. Here we're headed into the main ad, our small fire pit. It's ready for visitors. You should bring a chair when you come out, but know that you may not need it, or you can leave it places, and we know that it's hard to drag chairs around, basically. Well, I'll just put it that way. It's hard to drag chairs around. And so we try to throw in some extras to help people. We're going to head back here. There's the other workshop area. It needs cleaned out and put up. And over here, we have Pan.
Eo Pon. Eo Pon Pon. Eo Pon. Hail to Athena.
We're working on putting together our Athena shrine. We're planning on putting in an owl box and some other things after we get that area cleaned out. This was some stormfall that came through the last couple days, actually. This area was actually all cleaned out and nice, but now we have more stormfall to clean out because, well, that's the nature of living in the woods. Still lots to do, but we're getting there. Once again, we've been cleaning out and expanding. We've got areas that we need to throw grass seed down in because we're making it more accessible and opening things up so that people can enjoy more of the land and what we're doing is we're cleaning out honeysuckle and just kind of turning it over so that we can reuse the ground. And it's working really, really well. Taking a look down towards the rinse house through our CPAP zone. So what we're going to be doing is this, where this white frame is, we're going to be using that as kind of a community center. Just a central gathering space where folks can come hang out. You kind of know that that's just a space to go to. Somebody asked last year, where do we go hang out so I can meet people? This is what we're doing. We're putting up that big old canopy so that folks can know where you can find new folks to get to know, have fun, hang out, maybe play some cards. We might have some tables there. Bring a chair. It'll be a lot of fun. Thanks for coming along for the ride. We've got a lot going on. It's been a lot of hard work, and a lot of folks have helped out, and I'm really grateful for everybody. Just wanted to say thank you, and I hope to see you soon. May the Lord and Lady be ever in your hearts. Praise be to Pan, and have a great day. Peace. Bye-bye.